Hey guys, I'm back in another video. For those of you that saw my tweet, you know what this is about. For those of you that didn't, I'm just going to be making my picks, and I'm going to be talking about Geno Smith and Big Ben. Let's get started. With tomorrow's game, I have Green Bay beating Chicago. The main reason is because I know Green Bay's struggling. I know they're coming off a tough loss, but they're playing against a division opponent in a primetime game at home. There's the recipe to get back on track, and I believe that they will. I have faith in Green Bay. Maybe a little too much. Okay, I have the Giants beating the Rams. The simple reason is the Giants are coming off a really strong victory in the second half. They just destroyed Baltimore with their offense. They destroyed their defense. And LA struggles against teams that are not in their division. You take a look at LA the past few seasons when they were still in St. Louis. They were struggling against teams that were outside the division, but they could do really well in the division. I don't think that's going to change this week. Okay, Cleveland at Cincinnati, the Battle of Ohio. Give me Cincinnati. It's a no-brainer for me. Cleveland still does not have a win. They're down to a third-string quarterback. Cincinnati, I know they are struggling. I know they're struggling, but this is still a very talented team. They have more than enough talent to beat Cleveland. Washington at Detroit. I'm going to go with Detroit on this one simply because they're the home team. And I know both of them, they're doing okay right now. Washington, you're doing a really good job after struggling early. Detroit, you're doing okay as well. But like I said, I'm just going to go with the home team. Sorry, Washington, no offense, but you're on the road. But really, it was a coin toss for this one. Oakland at Jacksonville. If you saw one of my videos earlier, I mentioned that I think Oakland's going to go to the playoffs and Jacksonville isn't. And one of the reasons was I thought that Oakland was going to beat Jacksonville. And I'm sticking with that. I'm going with the Raiders against Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they're struggling a little bit. They don't do well in the first half. They come together in the second. But Oakland, I know they get a lot of penalties, but they're still a very talented team. And I think they're going to go on the road. Jack Del Rio is going back to the team that he used to coach. And I think he's going to beat them. Simple. New Orleans at KC. I'm going to go with the home team again. I'm going to go with KC. I know last time I went with the road team. This time I'm going to go with the home team. Reason is KC, they have a solid offense. Their defense is solid as well. I feel like they have enough talent to beat New Orleans. And New Orleans is struggling. Their defense is giving up way too many points. Way too many points. Buffalo at Miami. Give me Buffalo. Miami has been struggling all year. Buffalo, they are on track. They were one of those teams that struggled early, but are now on a roll. Baltimore at the Jets. This one was a tough one, but I'm going with Baltimore on this one simply because Geno Smith, and I will be talking about this after the picks. Geno Smith, he has not played in a while. That's a little tough. He has not started in a while. He got some game experience last year. He did. But I don't know. I really don't know. But Baltimore, they're on a 3-game losing streak. They got to stop it. And you're just hoping. Baltimore has a bye coming up. The week after, Baltimore has a bye. So they have this thought. If we can just get into the bye with some momentum and try to fix some more problems over the bye, we can do a lot of good things after that. So that's why I'm going with Baltimore, because they're going on a bye, and the Jets, they're just struggling, and Geno Smith he's just not started in a while. I just don't trust Geno. Minnesota at Philadelphia. Give me Minnesota. Minnesota is the only undefeated team left, and Philadelphia's been struggling a little bit. I'm not going to say a little bit. They've been struggling a lot. Carson Wentz is basically now playing like a rookie. After playing terrific football to start, he's now going into that rookie phase. He's hitting a wall. And I think that's going to continue against Minnesota, who has a terrific defense. Indianapolis at Tennessee. I'm going to go with Indianapolis on this one. Tennessee, they're doing good things, but they're still in rebuilding mode. Indianapolis wants to get their season. They've got their season back on track. Indianapolis has. But they need to continue it. Or they're starting to get their season back on track, I should say. And they need to continue it. They got to continue it. Okay. San Diego at Atlanta. Give me Atlanta at home against a struggling team that has already lost 2 out of its top 3 receivers. I don't know how much more abuse the wide receiving core can take because they've lost 2 of their receivers to season-ending injuries. Another one got injured in a game earlier. He's back, but still he got hurt. San Diego, this receiving core is just getting killed. Their defense just lost a big part in their secondary, and Atlanta has probably, in my opinion, the best young wide receiver in this league. Tampa Bay at San Francisco. Give me Tampa Bay. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get my thoughts together. Give me Tampa Bay on this one. Tampa Bay's coming off a bye. San Francisco, look, I know Kaepernick's there, but I just don't trust him. What are you doing?
These are tasks. Can you see my face?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's my sister. Anyway, look, Tampa Bay, I just feel like they're going to get their second win against a struggling San Francisco team. San Francisco just lost a lot of pieces within the past 2 years, and they got to rebuild. They got to be in rebuilding mode soon. New England at Pittsburgh. This would have gone a lot differently if Big Ben was playing. But since he's not, I'm going to go with New England. Seriously, why'd you have to hurt Big Ben? He's a fun player to watch. But give me New England. Pittsburgh, their offense. I mean, they still have a good receiving core. They still have really good running backs. Their line is solid, but the quarterback is the key, and they don't have him. Ugh. And their backup is not a starter. He's not a starter. Man. That's killing them. And look, even though I will admit, I'm a Ravens fan, but when you have a talent like Roethlisberger, it kills when he's out. It kills you when he's out. Seattle and Arizona. Give me Arizona. With division games, especially with a rivalry like this right now, I'm going to go with the home team. Arizona, they are getting back on track. Seattle, they're away from their home stadium, and they kind of struggle on the road against division teams. So I'm going to go with Arizona. I'm hoping I'm right on that one, but that could go either way. Houston at Denver. Give me Denver. Denver's coming off. Denver, they're coming off. Hold on, let me check. Yeah. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, Denver's coming off a tough loss against San Diego. So right now they need to get the season back on track. I believe they lost. Sorry, I'm a little unprepared on this one. Yeah, they've lost 2 straight. So a primetime game at home against a team that's not in their division, they should be able to win. And Houston, well, how do I want to put this? That victory, it's making them a little too much confidence. That's what I'm going to say. Making them a little too much confidence. Sorry about this, guys. I just got back from school, and I'm a little out of it right now. So, okay. So I'm going to talk about Geno Smith right now. Look, they had to make a change. Okay, Ryan Fitzpatrick was a turnover machine. He couldn't lead the offense downfield. And he should not have gotten that contract. He really shouldn't have. I knew that was going to happen. Every time you see a quarterback that doesn't do much, but then has a really great year, and then get not a big contract, but a really good contract, he just doesn't do a lot. You could say the same thing about Brock Osweiler, but Brock Osweiler, he's still relatively young. Fitzpatrick, he's in his 30s. Okay? So they had to make a change. And people are saying, well, why'd you put Geno in? He's going to be gone after this year. Look, their young guys just are not ready. Christian Hackenberg was a project coming out. He shouldn't even have come out in the first place. I had him as I thought he was going to be a 4th-round pick, to be honest. At best, he would be a 4th-round pick. I did not think somebody would take him in the 2nd round. course, I should have factored in the Jets. And Bryce Petty's just not ready to start yet. So they have two young quarterbacks that are not ready to play. Geno Smith has started experience. Is he going to be starting for the rest of the year? I don't know. All I know is he's the best option right now. He's the best option right now. Let's see what he has. And don't knock him on that interception. He was just trying to make a play. Sadly, the guy ran the route perfectly, so we'll see. We will see about Geno. Right now, I'm not expecting him to start the rest of the games. I'm not expecting him to do that. What I'm expecting him to do is to start a few, and then we'll see from there. I'm not expecting him to struggle. Yeah. To be honest, yeah, I'm expecting him to struggle. But let me talk about Big Ben. This is big for the Steelers, like I mentioned. Seriously, I changed my pick from the Steelers winning to New England winning. Okay? I would have had the Steelers winning if Big Ben was healthy. That's how big he means. That's how much he means to this team. That's how much he means to this team. I know I said that a lot, but he really does mean a lot to the team. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and basically, they don't have a backup that can start. Landry Jones is not a starting quarterback in this league. He's not. He's a backup, and now he's going to be forced into the starting role for a few weeks. For 4 to 6 weeks. That's big. This stretch could either make or break the Steelers season. Because after they play New England, they have a bye, and then they got to go on the road to face Baltimore, who is also coming off a bye. So you got to think. Your next 2 games, you're playing one of the best teams in the league this year for the past decade and a half. And then you go down to face your biggest rival, who beat you both times last year. Steelers could be in for a long run if Ben is out for 6 weeks and Jones struggles. And that's a shame. Like I said, they still have a solid receiving core. I mean, a great receiving core. 2 really good running backs. Their line is solid and their D is really good. But without the quarterback, you're not going to do much against those teams. I'll see you guys later.